Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. This is a very interesting video. Short clip, but a very interesting video. Now, it looks like this guy, this is just my speculation. I only got this 10-second clip. It looks like this guy is almost, well, he's holding him back. We don't know if this guy's intoxicated, which he probably is. They're at some type of event where security is needed, so they're probably serving drinks. Speculation. We can only surmise what's going on here. And then it also could look like he's holding him back so he doesn't get in a fight with the security guard. Maybe he's holding him back in protection from the security guard because they can feel the aggravation. He's agitated and they can feel that. Or, you know, lastly, he could be iffing at the security officer, right? And the guy's holding him back from making a dumb decision. You see him pointing his hand at the security guard. I'm not too sure what that's about. I don't know what he's doing. The dude steals off on him. Okay, he just goes and he steals off on him. He's not a cop. That's the thing. I don't see where it says police on this dude. It says security as big as day. So it's like, even, I mean, like, if it's a police officer, I get it, right? I get it. But even then, that doesn't warrant that behavior, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I just don't, I don't get it. I don't get it. There's this big thing where, like, and that's why I have to lean towards this, because this big thing about police brutality and everything. And it's like, you got a walkie-talkie on your hip, you know. Now you got to watch out, because some of these security guards, they got like different stages of security, you feel me? And then you could walk around, you could be a regular security guard, walk around toting, you know what I'm saying, iron. So you got to watch how you act by some of these, you know, security guards. But anywho, to me, what it looks like is maybe this guy was drinking. I don't know. It maybe looked like, nah, he was pointing that finger kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely pointing that finger kind of hard. So he may have been talking crap. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know when you're in certain situations, man. Certain situations is just a death trap. And then you could set yourself. I have to question you for being in that type of predicament. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, there's, you know what I'm saying? There's some type. Okay, you could be doing some menial tasks, just everyday type of deal, and you could turn around and get popped. Somebody could get you in some type of way, and you're like, you know, you're like, man, I can't believe, you know, this happened to me. You know, and then you just not knowing because you're so one deep. If you would, you know what I'm saying, open your mouth, closed mouth don't get fed, by the way, you know, you just not so much of a you know, a lone wolf, if you will, or you're just not so much of this like guy that's, you know, man, this is getting crazy. But I'm gonna explain this thing away for you guys. So this is the problem we run into, because it's a reason. If you're always one deep, it's a reason to that, right? Now, yeah, it could be like, you know, you got a lot of haters or whatever, or you're going to be running with somebody. Let me just tell you that you're going to be running with somebody, and you got to figure out which is the right crowd to run with. And then if you're going to be one deep, which, you know, hey, it happens. You got to be by yourself sometimes. You got to suck it up. You have to know your surroundings and be aware of your surroundings, so you don't bump your head. This dude just bumped his head, and nobody touched you, nobody did nothing to you. You're a security guard, by the way, and you felt that enraged, or you're hurt. I don't want to say you feel threatened. You got your buddy with you, so it's 2 on 2. So they waiting for something to pop off, right? That just does not render that much force. His buddy's already holding him back. And like, if you guys were gonna like, hey, move the buddy to the side and try to corral him, which it looks like the other security guard was okay with that. He's walking towards them like, yeah, let's get this job done. He just comes off and hauls him, hits the dude in the face, starts stealing off on him. Like, yeah, that's how we do it. And the other officer's like, no, man, that's that's not cool. The other security guard, right? So, okay. I want to explain this right. Somewhere, because look, when you move like that, people are going to catch ghosts on you. People going to catch out on you. You just going to see you, because people, they got their head on a swivel. They understand it. You're that type of guy that just pop off like that, and they can't be around you, you know, because people like that, they, you know, they just don't make it. They're used to doing dumb stuff. So now you done got to a place where, you know, you're a security guard, you got some authority, and this is how you act. You done got so wound up to where somebody can get you that far off your rocker, because it's all emotion. Emotion is stupidity. Probably gonna get a nice little lawsuit from that little company. And that company is making money. Trust me, all them little uniforms that they got, they making some money. But lastly, I'm just gonna say this. Just because the police brutality, and it was a case where, I'm sorry to say it, man, right is right, wrong is wrong, man. Now you got some situations where, okay, you know, you have the school shooter, these people coming in shooting up the school. I see one clip, and you know, the police had to go in there and basically take the shooter down, right? So of course, you know, you're gonna need police to do their job, right? Not saying all police is bad, but there was this incident where it was like one black guy and it was like 7 different other officers. Some were black, and they're just taking turns whooping on this dude. If y'all can remember that story, I think I covered it. I know I covered it actually, but they're just whooping on this dude. The dude dies. He passes away. Nobody shot him. Nobody shot him. Did he get shot one time? I'm not too sure. I think they just whooped on him. They just whooped on him and he died. You know what I'm saying? And it's been stories of like one punch. You just punch a dude one time, this guy ends up passing away. You know, it's a thing. So that's why I have to take this approach to the video. And I have to say, the reason I feel as if that guy is in that situation he's in right now is because that's weird. He's just acting weird. He's moving weird. That's like I understand the whole like weird thing and not normal, but that's weird right there. That's like a whole different type of weird. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody approves of you behaving that way. So you move alone and then you get around strangers and you're like, so you could behave the way you want to behave. And even strangers are like, what's up with it? That's not normal. But you just keep doing it and you're not hanging with nobody. So it's you. That's you. You are perpetuating this behavior. And I can't say, oh, you know, yeah, man, you know, which it could be true. He probably was looking for a fight. You see what I'm saying? He probably was looking for a fight. I don't know if that's the case. The way he was pulling, his man was holding him back, probably was intoxicated too. You can add that in there. He probably would, but you don't give them what they're asking for. That makes you look silly at the end of the day. And I can't be out here looking silly having this conversation with, you know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you look like, you know, this angry guy, uncaged, which is probably true. You probably have some anger in there, right? That's fine and dandy, but it's like now you got this company, you know what I'm saying, on your back. And who knows? It looks like a lawsuit to me. The video just doesn't, I mean, hey, things happen. I don't want to say karma, right? I don't want to say that, but hey, things happen, and it just doesn't look good on tape. Hey, it is what it is. I understand, but it doesn't look good on tape. Peace, guys. I'm out.